What's interesting about this is that this is very much about the personalities of the driver. Whenever we talk about, in fact, it's often used as a pejorative term when we talk about F1 clashes of recent years. It's all about the cars. Oh, yeah, who's got the best car? They've got the best car. They've got the best tyres. They've got the best technicians, etc., etc. This is about personalities, about two very wildly different individuals, very complex personalities, and that's what's going to swing it, I think, tomorrow. They've been shunting each other all throughout the season. There's an advantage here for Verstappen if he can manage to sabotage the race, if you like, if he can maybe run Hamilton off the road, as has happened a few times in the recent past, or certainly this season. It's happened also as well in previous years, going back to the 80s and 90s. If he runs it off and both men don't finish, then by default, Verstappen takes the title. His first title, it could be number 8 in terms of title wins for Hamilton as well. That would take him past the great Michael Schumacher.
I actually think Lewis Hamilton's mental strength, I think he has got that, actually, and we've seen him come from right the way back to win. We've seen him being knocked and bumped and what have you, and still goes through. So if I had to put the mental strength of each against the other, my money's on Lewis.
Well, Verstappen has also claimed privately that he thinks at the age of 24 he should have won a title by now. He's certainly older than when Lewis Hamilton first started winning them, and he thinks that obviously he probably feels that deposing somebody who's so imperious in that position is a very difficult thing to do. It took 3 or 4 years for Rafa Nadal to finally get the better of Roger Federer back in the 2000s. It takes time because, as you said, the guy out in front has usually got the personality to keep themselves there.
But also, what I found really interesting is that they've been told that they have to behave sportsmanlike and gentlemanly and not be rude to each other.
Yeah, you can tell them a lot of things.
I mean, but
have you tried telling somebody to do something?
But I do think, you're a sportsman. Behave sportsmanlike. I don't like this British behaviour.
There's so much at stake, and also we're talking about personalities here. I mean, they're going into the race. There's only one thing on their mind. They'll do everything they possibly can to win this race. It's the same in any sport.
The only thing I would say, whoever wins, I do feel they've got British backup, haven't they? So I know Lewis is obviously our British driver, but if you look at Verstappen's car, it is British made.
And if you look in the column as well,